composers wanting to write a violin concerto in the 20th century were really dogged by Tchaikovsky and Brahms and Mendelssohn and everybody. With the sound of a concerto is already fixed in their minds. But if you think of the viola concertos of the 20th century, Walton, Bartók, Schnittke, Penderecki, you name it, every one of them, I feel, invents the instrument for themselves. Berio's Sequenza for viola is really one of the most revolutionary pieces for the instrument. At the time of writing, nobody had written anything like it, and people may try and imitate it, but it's still a remarkable piece of music. He completely takes the opposite view of the viola to the prevailing one for centuries, that is an accompanying instrument, maybe for soulful melodies or pastoral themes. He really hits the audience in the face. This excerpt is from one of the calmer passages in the piece, where Berio actually writes much more wittily, in a sort of scherzando fashion, and also playing around with the timbres, repeating the same note played on different strings, different dynamics with different timbre. For instance, or and these are interspersed within the passage, and then these repeated little flurries, and then back to front. Different dynamics, different speeds. Then one of my favourite things is this chord, 4-note chord. Sometimes arco, sometimes pizzicato, or even, and then finally 2 notes pizzicato with the left hand and 2 notes with the wood of the bow, which I think is a delightful effect. Although it's mainly very delicate and impressionistic piece, Echo of the Wind probably refers to the idea of the Aeolian harp with the wind blowing through the strings. It does get quite agitated and dramatic in the middle, but mostly is quite impressionistic. She uses a lot of different techniques with bowing in different parts, a lot of sul pollicello and sul tasto, sort of soft sounds of that kind, but also uses the whole range of the instrument from up to sometimes quite at some speed, and some very dramatic double stopping, triple stopping, and even quadruple stopping. So in this very short spell of time, she creates an extraordinary sound world. Nowadays, there are so many violinists who just seem to come from exactly the same mould, whereas the early part of the 20th century, there were so many individuals. So I think the viola is in a golden age at the moment. Composers want to write for us. Lots of us want to play new music because we have a shortage of repertoire. So it is an exciting place to be. That's all you're getting of that.